Yo, yo. They just see something. Just gonna fix some stuff. Okay. Hello everybody. Today, it's time to watch the Digital Circus finale. We're gonna see if there was any changes. I doubt it, but in the meantime, we'll watch some CoffeeZilla. We have a little bit of time. Just want to start a little bit early. Feel free to join in at your leisure. There's no worries about anything.
Sets here.
I don't know. I haven't shown all the photos yet. I don't know exactly how much.
If there's a calculable figure that we can look at and say, great, this is what was there, I promise you it's not $100,000 worth of Lego. And so where's the rest of it? He got me. I don't know.
Maybe I'm a little too in my head about this U-Haul story. You don't think it could have been some U-Haul thing? There's no way.
Oh, yeah. Have we talked about the U-Haul yet? We gotta talk about the U-Haul for a second. This is another one of those things that was like really disputed between the two parties. Was this U-Haul that supposedly was driven up to the store the night of the takeover?
So when Brandon came to the store that night, he was driving a U-Haul truck.
Now, in typical fashion, this was immediately disputed.
Brandon showed up to the Salem store in a rental car. When he came to get the keys from Crystal, he was there in a rental car, not in a U-Haul.
It wasn't until after he told me he was taking the keys and locking me out that I really kind of paid attention to the fact that he had a large, not the small, the large U-Haul truck.
So yeah, I just kept hearing about this U-Haul truck. Now, why is it significant, U-Haul or not? Well, one, a U-Haul truck can fit a lot of Legos, but the big reason it mattered to me was because I was actually called by an ex-employee of the Bricks and Minifix store in Eugene, Oregon. Remember, that's the one that Brandon and Josh own. And he told me something very interesting.
I'm a former employee, started in 2024, and I was working under the old manager, Brian, and he sold the store to Brandon Best and Josh.
What store was this? Bricks and Minifigs where?
Eugene.
Okay, now what did you see that made you want to talk to me?
I saw Reckless Ben's YouTube video about the Salem store closing down because when
It's truly just
I was talking
like,
to my
why? Who even cares that
about
much?
the
Now?
situation about
Just give the
Salem,
guy the Lego back so he
we
can
were
make a
told
quick
through
buck.
other employees that it was just a bad area to work in. It was like haunted, if you will, is what was going around. But after seeing the video of Reckless Ben, he exposed them, and it makes a lot more sense with what we dealt with Brandon and Josh. Like, oh, Crystal stole Lego sets and bolted out of the country.
Who says
That's
that?
crazy.
Brandon Best told us when he was dropping off all the Lego sets to us that night. It was a bunch of used Lego sets. That set were like saran wrap. They had Star Wars CD. They had just a lot of stuff. It was like a medium-sized U-Haul truck.
Wait, they brought a U-Haul truck
Yeah, from Salem to Eugene.
to Eugene, and it had a bunch of Star Wars sets on it?
Yeah, Star Wars sets, like everything. A bunch of used stuff too.
Wait, when and was this when they took over the store from Crystal?
I believe so, yes. Yes, because he said that Crystal stole Legos and left the country.
While he has a U-Haul of Legos?
Yeah.
Interesting. Weird.
So then he said, we're just gonna hold on
This
to
is
this
it's
stuff
such a
until
big
we
rabbit hole
recover
that
something else."
just keeps getting worse and worse.
Oh, well, it'd make more sense if we could take it because we're kind of struggling with, the product we put on the shelves.
Oh my gosh. We really got to find out. Was there a U-Haul that night or not? Because everybody's disagreeing about it. This Eugene, Oregon guy says, oh yeah, a U-Haul showed up with Star Wars sets in it. Brandon was talking about the Salem store. You've got Matt McNeff saying there was no U-Haul there. It was a rental car. You've got Crystal saying, yeah, I thought it was really weird. There was a U-Haul truck there. So I told the McNeffs, I really got to find out what the truth is here.
If you know anything about it, let me know, because that's just something I heard.
I do, and it has nothing to do with the Salem store. Well, at least not the Salem store in the way that it is there. Brandon showed up to the Salem store in a rental car. When he came to get the keys from Crystal, he was there in a rental car, not in a U-Haul.
So when there was the handoff, there wasn't a U-Haul, it was a rental car.
Correct. He was there in a rental car.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think any of the, like, if you were to look at the footage, the ring cameras, all that stuff, you won't see a U-Haul sitting anywhere in the parking lot.
So after hearing all of this, I realized, look, I just got to find the evidence. So I start sifting through these photos I have, right? I realize I have a parking lot photo. I check it. No U-Haul, just a red truck out there. I check another photo where you can see the window, but the problem is it's night outside, so you can't see. And so I'm looking at everything I can, and there's just nothing,
Is it
I have
sad?
this
that
alternate
I've
angle, I'm
never
looking
heard
at that.
about it? I've heard of it.
And then
just
wait a minute. Zoom in on that photo. Bring up the brightness of this photo a little bit, and
oh god,
my
a
gosh.
U-Haul truck.
there's a U-Haul in the parking lot right outside of the store the night of November 14th, 2024. This is something that Matt said he had seen footage of, and it couldn't be true.
And again, I believe I have seen footage from that night that shows clearly out into the parking lot, and there's no U-Haul.
After seeing this, I said, I really have to make a call. And that's when the story changed.
So last night, I talked with Matt McNeff. I brought up this question of the U-Haul. He told me emphatically there was no U-Haul. Y'all came to me this morning. You said, hey, we looked into it. There actually was a U-Haul there that night. Can you clear up what that's about?
So there's actually two different things that are going on here, just to help you understand. And I don't know if you want this particularly not on the record, but we do know of a disgruntled former employee that worked at another location that back on the 24th of October, there was a U-Haul that went to a storage unit in Salem for another previous franchisee, for a different situation that we had just gone through some things, and he had a previously, hey, I have some inventory that I didn't turn over that I was supposed to. It's at this storage location. You guys can come pick it up. And so Brandon was sent on that day to pick up with a U-Haul inventory that then he moved down, but that was October 24th.
So when we're talking about this ex-employee,
Staring at
you're
me.
saying they are
Menacing.
conflating the October 24th event of the U-Haul coming up to Eugene with Legos with some time after November 14th, after the store takeover. Is that correct? Am I understanding that?
Yes.
So this is now kind of a strange story. Corporate is saying there was a
I don't believe
U-Haul
corporate. I
at
feel
the
like they're
Eugene
lying.
store dropping off Lego, but that was from a different night, different collection. The CEO says Brandon showed up to Salem on October 24th for his secret shopper job with Crystal, and separately, he also was getting a different collection of Legos that also included Star Wars, and that's what he brought to the Eugene store, and the former employee is remembering. Then, weeks later, on November 14th, Brandon supposedly shows up again with a U-Haul, but the reason isn't for hauling Legos.
Brandon flew in to Eugene that night. At midnight. So flew from Utah on the 13th, but landed in Oregon on midnight of the 14th.
Seems a little nervous.
Went and got a
Not
rental
gonna
truck, and then went and stayed at a trailer that had previously been moved up there in anticipation, meaning a camper trailer, in anticipation of the potential hostile takeover previously.
Is that why he had a U-Haul? Is that the reason he had a U-Haul, was for this camper, or what's going on with the?
Yes.
why-
So then what happens is he takes his rental vehicle truck and he tries to connect the trailer, the camping trailer, to that truck, and it's not rated for that particular weight, and he realized, oh crap. he called around and found that U-Haul had a rating for, like one of their box trucks. And so he grabbed that, went and got it at 10 a.m. on the 14th. And so he then went and hooked that trailer up to the camping trailer to a U-Haul, drove that trailer down to another location where he could set up the camping trailer in Salem, dropped off the camper trailer, and then he arrived in a U-Haul to the Salem store, and then went in, said hi to Crystal, and then as she was leaving, the door shuts, and so he locks it, calls the locksmith, takes him a while to finish up the changing of the locks. Brandon at this point is pretty exhausted, so and he has an hour drive back to Eugene to drop off the rental truck. So he drops it off at midnight or 1 o'clock, something like that. Grabs the rental truck and then
It's incredibly
heads
convoluted.
back up to the camper trailer in Salem, and then is probably gets in at around 2 or 3 in the morning. Spends a couple of, that's a little bit of sleep before he has to head back to the store at 9 a.m. before the other employees get there. The timeline that is trying to be portrayed just makes absolutely zero sense.
Okay, so I asked, obviously, for documentation of all of this from Brandon, and here's what I got. First, the U-Haul contract on November 14th. This checks out what we already know. Then I got sent a photo, the last one Brandon took in the Salem store, dated 9:44 p.m., where you can see what looks like the inside of a bird cage that the Gormans had. And lastly, I was sent a photo Brandon took of the mileage in the U-Haul as he dropped it back off at the rental place on November 15th, 12:41 a.m. Now, the time gap there is about 3 hours between the last photo in Salem to dropping the U-Haul off, which is a bit of a problem for our timeline.
Yeah, it took like 4 hours. I mean, I worked till like 11 o'clock, and I'm like, I gotta get up early for, my other job.
You moved 4 hours of Legos out of this truck.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
All right, so as weird as this U-Haul thing is, the timeline just doesn't fit, to be honest. If it took 4 hours to unload, you can't also drive to another city, load and unload and drop off the U-Haul in that time. But still, even if this is true, it's pretty weird, and it's one of the most bizarre stories I've ever heard, to have a U-Haul thing back to back. One of the times you're picking up Legos, the other time you're not, you're taking a camper. Nevertheless, without more proof, we kind of have to move on to another theory of how to find these missing Lego. This time, let's take the photographs that we have and reconstruct what was in the night on November 14th. Remember, that's the moment we lost the Lego. And this time, we're going to combine it with 2 more things. First, from corporate, I got the point of sale records from the Salem store from 2023 to 2024. And secondly, from Crystal Gorman, I got her internal records of Brian's inventory of what was sold or not in order to pay him and keep track of prices. Now, before we piece things together, I need to address something. At the beginning of this story, you saw the social post saying this collection was worth $200,000. That's what everyone knows this story as, the $200,000 Lego collection. But sadly, that post was entirely wrong. In Crystal Gorman's inventory, which has a high and low estimate value of these various Lego items, the real estimated value is about $107,000. They give high estimates and low estimates, but that's right there in the middle. And for simplicity, I'll just be using averages and estimates here, but understand that, these numbers are not firm, given that they're unsold
$100,000 is
rough
$100,000.
possibilities. But the point is, it's worth nowhere near $200,000. And Reckless Vin, the one who made the original video covering this, said that surprised him.
Yeah, this entire time, literally every single person's been telling me there were $200,000. Like, that's how much, you could sell all these sets for.
My original assessment of about $200,000 was going up to his father's house and looking in 3 different rooms with all the sets. It was before I'd actually gone through and had set numbers and done an actual evaluation. I looked at it and went based on as things progressed and as I started to delve more into the actual inventory and evaluating it, that number changed. But we put out the press release well in advance of the event itself, so that press release went out before I had those full numbers. So we went, this is a nice even number that will grab attention and bring people into the store, so we went with that.
And still, to believe that is accurate at the high end. It was one of those things where when she was looking through and going, well, it says this and it says this, you don't think even at the high end?
You haven't actually seen the spreadsheet.
No, I have not.
You might want to cut that part out
Yeah.
because he hasn't actually seen the inventory sheet.
The spreadsheet says about from between 85,000 to
Fucking
120
genius.
something thousand. In the
Yeah.
midpoint about 107 or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Of what was inventory. Does that sound right to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this has been a really big point of misinformation to clear up, because if we're ever going to find the missing Lego, we need to start with the right number, the right value. It's about $107,000. Now, between 2023 and 2024, the Gormans record sales of about $24,000 of Brian's collection in their inventory tracking list. And of those sales, Brian was entitled to about 65 to 70% of it. He was paid $17,000, which roughly tracks with that. Which means on November 14th, the big night, the remaining amount of Brian's collection that should have been in there is about $82,000. Now, it doesn't take a genius to realize this is a very different number than corporate provided, who found only $2,000 to $5,000
lot
of it linked
higher.
to Brian. And later they said they only found $13,000 to $15,000 in total Lego Star Wars.
So you're talking maybe $11,000 to $15,000 total
I
Star Wars,
swear
and
these
that's
guys are
that's
lying.
all Star Wars inventory in the whole store.
So that's corporate side of the story, but I didn't want to take their word for it. So I went through Crystal's photos myself, which she shared with me, and hired people to go through and hand tag the Star Wars Legos that were in these photos. We looked through over 200 plus photos, multiple videos, and matched what we saw with Brian's
actual
collection.
insanity,
In the
bro.
end, I ended up with about $21,000 of Legos, matching Brian's collection that can be proven to be in the store on the night of November 14th. Now, to state the obvious, that's about 3 to 5 times what corporate estimated, at least on their press release. Now, yes, there are inherent errors in these estimates. Maybe we picked up some Lego that matched Brian's collection, but wasn't Brian's. But even though this is a bigger number than corporate said, I have to admit, even with pretty generous assumptions being made, there's still a huge gap of about $61,000 here that I just couldn't find.
Hold
But
on, I'm gonna go shut off this window. Whatever that stupid buzzing noise is, it better go away.
then I learned Brian had made a special side deal with M&R Productions, who had recently purchased some Legos from him. And this is where it starts to get messy. So these are the pictures that M&R Productions sent me, looking at the Lego that Brian sold him. This was stuff reportedly in storage, and it's interesting because of an early inventory list, which had a column called Location that Crystal used. And it listed a lot of the Star Wars items as being located in what they called storage. Now, previously I was told that all of the stuff in storage was put back in the store, but there's a bunch that's on this list that I can't find in the store that seem to appear in these pictures. Now, I've been assured, by the way, that most of these Legos were not part of the inventory spreadsheet. They were never given to Bricks and Minifigs. This is a separate part of the collection, but I did a check, and 100% of the items that match the Brian collection inventory just so happen to be listed with a location of storage. So this starts to make things incredibly fuzzy, and I'm inclined to believe that a lot of these are part of that same inventory list. Now, if we take that value of the side deal, that's about $10,000 to $20,000 that's not actually missing. Now, it was at this point I started looking more at the point of sales records. I realized maybe we could find some of this missing Lego there too. So this is from the Salem internal store records. Like, I guess this is what is entered when someone does a sale, and it's everything from September 2023 to November 2024 of Star Wars anything. And by the way, before we continue, yes, this was all a lot of work. If you want to, please support us on Patreon. That's how this show gets made. But anyways, according to those records, about $51,000 in sales went through during this time period in a way that matched Brian Mansell's collection. Now, that really worried me because Crystal's inventory list showed only $24,000 in sales for Brian, and Brian was only paid for that amount. But suddenly, I remembered back to a time when I spoke to Crystal, and I asked how much was sold prior to the takeover.
Which is something similar from what you told me, Crystal.
Yeah.
You told me, hey, it was about 50-something thousand.
Yeah.
But Brian was only paid 17,000.
Okay.
And it
Let me just take a look at the premiere. We're getting there.
should have been about double
We're getting
that.
there.
And I'm just trying to
No,
make
no.
sense of that, given that everyone's accusing each other of theft
Yeah.
right now. You understand?
I mean, without seeing any of those
I'm so
any of those
fucking scared.
records, without seeing those individual tickets, I can't answer that any better.
Okay, this is kind of a problem. The math ain't math in here. 65 to 70% of 50,000 is almost double what we believe Brian was paid. And digging into the details, it turns out a lot of these sales come from what Crystal's spreadsheet actually categorizes as layaways, meaning they were
Layaways.
marked as having been sold, but layaways are when someone puts a down payment on an item and later pays it off. But the problem was there were a lot of these, worth about $20,000 in layaway. And that felt
That's
a little
crazy.
strange to me. And because of that, I asked Josh Johnson, the incoming owner, and he responded, quote, "There were 2 to 3 items on layaway when they took over."
So on the list
3. That's
of
a big gap.
on the inventory list, do you know about how many layaways
I
there
haven't
were?
gone through and done a count, but I know it was vastly more than 2 to 3.
It was about 98.
That makes sense.
So there were about $15,000 to $25,000 worth of sets on layaway.
Okay.
That's just the part that's surprising. That's the part that I
I
can't
don't
get my
know.
head around. I go,
Yeah.
how could, let me just be really honest. I don't believe there was that much layaway. I don't know. I don't know how that's possible. How could there be that much layaway? I don't know. It's like
weird.
I don't believe, because I was talking to some people about bricks and minifigs. They go, yeah, there's some layaway. There's not that much layaway. I talked to people who were neutral, kind of on corporate side, but also people who were just normal bricks and minifigs people. They say there's not that much layaway. Help me understand why there's $20,000 worth of layaway here.
Oh yeah, that's absolutely. If you talk to other bricks and minifigs locations, layaway is extremely rare. I think outside of the Brian's collection, I don't.
Okay, good. I'm not crazy here. So then why was there so much layaway there?
No, absolutely not. Outside of Brian's collection, I think at the time we maybe had 2 used sets on layaway outside of his collection.
Okay.
It was not a common thing traditionally. I don't know that we'd ever done layaway before the collection came in. With Brian's collection, it was a little bit different because so much of this collection were new in box, all in one place, reasonably priced, and a lot of the harder to find items. And so customers would come in and put, I'm gonna guess probably half of those layaway items were not gonna be sold to the person who took them on layaway, because we had several that would put them on layaway and then change their mind. So this was something like, somebody would come in and want 10 different sets but only be able to buy 1. Can I put the rest of those on layaway so you don't sell them? I'll pay $10 to put these sets on layaway. Traditionally with layaway, we would ask for 10% down. They'd have 30 days to make their next payment, or we'd refund the layaway amount and then put it back on the shelf. Because this collection was the collection it was, and I wanted to give these people the opportunity to, to get these sets, we were a lot more generous with how long and the amount of payments that people could make towards the layaway. So a lot of these, we had several of them. I think one of the Ewok villages, we put on layaway 4 different times, and then it came off of layaway and back on layaway and then off and then sold. So a lot of these would have gone on and off of layaway and then back out on the shelf, just depending on the person who was putting it on layaway. That was completely unique to this collection.
So, look, I'll be honest, I don't trust Josh Johnson, but something is weird here.
So a lot of these are, see, like look at this, like so, like it says POS final sale price, but it's listed as a layaway, but it's sold for $5.99.
Yeah.
Because it matches with the store sale price.
Okay.
So were they on layaway? Were they accidentally marked layaway on the spreadsheet? What's going on there?
I mean, without seeing the actual sales ticket and seeing what else, like what items were sold together, what else was sold with it, I can't actually see the sales ticket. We had several layaway items in which customers were putting multiple things on layaway, paying for most of one item, and then, or they were buying, 8 different things together and then putting all of them on layaway and making payments on multiple items at the same time. Our Ewok Village was one of those cases. At some point, he had, I think, like 8 or 9 different items on layaway. So they'd come in and make a payment for a bulk payment. I've got 800 things on layaway. I'm going to make $100 on my payment. One customer in particular would do that, and then when he'd gotten up high enough to pay for one set, we'd pull that set out, mark it as sold. So without seeing the actual tickets and my layaway records, I cannot answer a question any clearer than that.
But I even found more than that in this POS data. I also found about $10,000 in sales that match Brian's collection that were not marked as sold under this inventory spreadsheet. Some of our things that were not found were explained by the POS system because they were found in the POS system as being sold.
All right, we'll pause here. We'll go watch the digital circus. I cannot explain how excited I am because like I went to go watch it in the theaters. Are these all like big YouTubers? I'm expecting a Lamo. I can never pronounce his name. Oh boy. Here we are at the end of the show. Two minutes and the entire thing goes away. Forever until, I don't know, Glitch decides to do another merch drop or something. I'm so scared. Like, I know it's gonna happen, and yet I still am not ready for it to be seen again. Oh no, 60 seconds? Oh no. I wonder how much money they're gonna make from people super chatting. Oh boy, we're so close. We're so close. Chat, it's gotta get out of here. We're at the end of the show. It feels surreal that it's about to end. Oh boy. It's crazy. 3 minutes? No, you can't do this. I will be right back, guys. Give me a second. Oh no, oh no. It's time for the end. I'm so scared, man. You guys think they'll do you guys think they'll do an alternate ending? Oh no. Less than a minute. What is going on? Okay, here we go. Oh no, I'm so scared. What if they actually do an alternate ending for the YouTube release? That would actually be wild. Oh shit, here we go. Are we gonna... Actually, I'm not even gonna spoil it, but there's some things in the movie that I'm curious if they will appear in the premiere. Oh no, we're going straight into it. Okay. We're going straight. This was so surreal to watch in the movie theater. I'm gonna try and keep this as spoiler free as I can so everyone can just like enjoy what is going on. It's truly wild that this is happening. I think I fucked it up. That's on me, guys.
Are you sure? How did that even happen? There's no one.
I swear, something about this scene looks so
He was
off.
messing with the
I don't know what
console
it
as
is.
I was working. I don't know what happened, but before I could try to get him back, the floor opened up and... That's convenient.
Jax.
What? Are we all
Probably
just
gonna get
supposed to
copyrighted
forgive
because
this?
of a specific
This
part
guy
in the
messed
song.
up in the worst possible way he could. Now we have nothing.
Jax, please, just calm down. We're all... We're...
Anything else you want to tell us?
Jax!
What? He gets to mess up like this and everyone takes his side?
This being on YouTube is wild.
Brain scans. Scratch was trying to make a brain scanner. I didn't think it actually worked. We didn't know how to work with the files, and they were impossibly small, given what they were supposed to be. I saw a folder full of them when I was in Kane's code. So, I guess Kane found a way to get them working.
That means...
I know what it means. Congratulations,
Something about the
Zooble.
compression looks
Guess
weird.
You still get to leave your mark in the world. Oh, isn't that fun?
Jax.
I guess you still get to hang out with Mommy after all, right, Rags?
Shut up, Jax!
Guess I'm... still...
I'm not gonna say why.
I think I've always known. It just... For some reason... It still hurts so much to hear it.
I know it hurts, but we still have each other. We're all in this together.
Best character, by the way. No, I'm kidding. Kinger's the GOAT. I should probably shut up.
Need any help?
We're gonna go watch Danny North's
If you wanna
channel
give it a
right
try.
after this because I need to see what he has to say.
Relax your body and mind. Deep breaths. And try not to think too hard about it.
I really wanted to help.
You had a good start.
I thought I could uplift everyone, but everything's gotten so bad. God, am I stupid for even trying?
No, none of this is your fault. I don't think anyone could have predicted things to play out the way they did.
I'm scared. I don't know what's gonna happen.
You know, out of all the people I've seen enter this place,
This shit makes me so emotional.
I don't
man.
think any one of them adjusted as quickly as you did.
I was a nervous wreck.
So was I. It's a lot for anybody to go through. But while the others took weeks, hell, even months to get used to everything, myself included,
My nonchalant GOAT.
you found your footing
Bro
in a
really
matter
thought of the
days.
brain scan and he was like, it's
Not
fine.
just that.
He got straight to
You've
work.
also become someone they can trust, even if they don't seem receptive. It's times like these they're gonna need someone like that the most. You're very strong, Pomni. And I know you'll be able to get through this.
We've been here before.
Have we?
Yeah. Back in the Milden Hall Manor. I doubt you remember.
I hate that they keep the bucket on him.
Wow.
Just because I want. It
It's
feels
still
weird
true.
just seeing one eye.
It may take time, but they'll come around. We can't fix every problem. Not with ourselves. Not with the world around us. but we can still do what we can.
It's gonna be a lot of work.
But it won't be a lot of work alone.
I'm getting copyright strikes so hard.
But it's too much to get over you. You're much too much to get over.
Watching this for the first time in theaters, it was magical. Truly beautiful.
Never mind.
I wish I'd pried a little more. I somehow forgot how bad it can get.
Oh boy.
What do we do now?
What can we do?
Wild.
Of course he'd do this. Of course he'd wait until there's nothing we could do about it. That's just so... God damn it, Jax.
I'm sorry.
For what? Hey. This isn't your fault.
Why can't I cry for him? I suppose we should try coming up with a plan to keep him contained.
You know, I always thought it should have been me.
Don't say that.
We were friends once. I mean, sort of friends.
I
As
love
much of
this scene
friends
so
as
much.
anybody could have been with Jax.
Regardless of
We
setup
could
and
talk
payoff,
to
it's
each
very
other,
cute.
at least. But then, what was it? Something like the snowy summit. I can't really remember. But something happened between him and her. And Ribbit. Her name was Ribbit.
Yeah. I think I remember you mentioning her before.
I wasn't supposed to. After Ribbit was gone, I tried to comfort him. He told me to never mention Ribbit's name again. He made me promise. And I did. I think that's where our friendship really, finally ended. I wonder if things would have been different if I'd said no. It was so hard for me. I still don't know why I did it. I
Voice
just wanted him
actors
to know he wasn't
always
alone.
top-notch performances.
That I was there for him.
It's truly incredible.
And I guess I just didn't want to lose any more friends. Shows what I know, huh?
Ragatha, you were the first real friend I made here. And despite all that's happened, I still consider you my closest friend.
I'm glad we're still friends. What are we gonna do?
Make sure Gangle, Zubul, and Kinger are okay. They need someone like you right now.
Pomni, you've been one of the best things to happen to me since I got here. I trust you.
What's their ship called again? Funny Doll? I swear this canonized it. At least to a certain extent. This must have been stressful for Michael because, I mean, he had a lot of lines to record. I genuinely freaked out when I saw this for the first time. It's too bad I got this like specific scene spoiled for me before the movie came out. There should have been an epilepsy warning at the beginning of this because this part specifically is trippy as hell. Oh no, not this part.
Jax? I just want you to know that if you need anything, or if you need to talk to anybody, I'm here for you. I know you need it. And I'm the only person who can help you. You need me. I can fix you.
This in the theater was actually terrifying.
What? We can't die from oxygen deprivation, remember?
Come on, guys, put some gusto into it. We're gonna make this the best funeral ever. It's what Zubul would have wanted. Remember, it's not a mourning of death. It's a celebration of life.
Sup?
Hey,
Jax.
Mate Jax.
Why are you wearing that?
Wearing what? Oh, this! I
Congrats,
figured
bro.
what better way to honor Zubul's spirit than by wearing something all gender freaky, right?
You're just doing it to make fun of them.
Isn't that what you're doing?
I hate you.
What? Don't act like you don't like it, sweet cheek.
This part was actually wild. Like,
Meet me in my room.
I
after
genuinely
the
didn't
funeral.
understand
They'll be
what was
late.
going on in the door scene. It took me way too long to understand. I mean, I understood what was happening here.
Get back to work!
You killed the only person I've ever loved. Now I'm going to kill you.
Sheesh, you just blame me for everything, don't you?
Yeah, this this part was actually
something
repetitive.
about this. I think this calls for a change in scenery. That's all, freaks.
Mm-hmm.
How the hell did you get in here? We have a strict no girls allowed policy. Why are you wearing that? I wouldn't be caught dead wearing that. I'm wearing it ironically. That way it shows truly just how little I care.
Right,
Don't
he
forget
says
about
the
me.
F slur there.
I can play the piano. You know, if you have to say you can play the piano, it makes it seem like you can't actually play. Yeah, just shut up and play!
I haven't even noticed.
That what you really
the
think of
drink
us
is, like, static.
back there?
Oh, that? Who knows? Everything's way more fun when you play it out in extremes.
That's not reality, though.
Oh boy,
why does that
reality's
matter?
gay. Yeah, I mean,
the
killing
best
off the
joke in the
comic
show.
relief character? What a freaking drag. This whole episode's been nothing but wah, wah, wah. Where's the levity? Shut up!
Where's the real Jax?
You're not gonna get anywhere asking questions like that. Now scram! You're messing up our game.
Do any of you have a key to this door?
Nope. And even if I did, I wouldn't give it to you. You women need to learn to quit prying all the time.
I still don't understand where did that
Wow.
come from.
I hope that
Because
doesn't
I don't think it
also
was
happen to
funny.
me.
All right, I always forget this is in the film. Right? It's Jax, all right, and that's all I'm gonna say. What? Who said that? Hey, it's Ribbit and Kaufmo.
Okay. Wait, what's...
Whoa, it's okay. I know it's a lot.
Get away from me! I look stupid.
I remember that feeling. It
Seriously,
goes
Ribbit's
away
voice
eventually.
actor is actually incredible. It's so good. She's so good at.
Hot
it just
chocolate's
sounds
pretty
great.
good. Kaufmo and I made it kind of a tradition to come up here and get it every week.
Can't even tell it's not real.
Oh, he laughed! Ah, yes, we did it!
Shut up! You caught me off guard.
A laugh's a laugh. I mean, gotta start somewhere.
I'm just mad it was you instead of me.
Well, yeah, you're not funny.
Damn it, Jax!
Hey,
they're so
Ribbit,
cute
you want to be
together
on my team
as a
again?
Group.
Sorry. I'm gonna be showing Jax around this time.
No worries, y'all have fun.
Hey, dumb!
Sup, moron?
Oh my god, same. I used to swear so much, but the censoring annoyed the shit out of me.
You gotta watch out for her. She's gonna corrupt you.
Okay.
He's such a...
Today's adventure was really fun.
I'm glad I could cheer you up.
Getting
Have
Jax
you
all normal is so weird.
Ever done something that you regret?
Yeah? Have you ever breathed air?
I mean, like, something you did out there that you can no longer make up for and you can't stop thinking about. I cut ties with my parents when I moved out. They were devout Mormons, and
That was actually such a crazy reveal. Like, what do you mean
Despite
she's
that,
a Mormon? What do you...
still wish I could see them again. But I'm stuck here.
Is this your way of trying to get me to open up?
It's my way of letting you know I trust you.
I told you I was homeless.
Yep,
What else do you need to know?
That's what the clip was.
Do you trust me?
Does he? I think he does. Maybe.
Yeah, but it's just...
Look, 57.
It's kind of a lot.
You're kind
Oh,
of
that's why he
odd,
cared about the bowling
but
balls and Ribbit's
I still
ring.
like you. A lot is fine.
A lot is fine, huh? I had a weird relationship with my parents. They split when I was just starting high school. I was never close with my dad. He was there, but he also kind of wasn't. He never seemed proud of me, and I always felt like a disappointment to him. Like I could never live up to his standards. When they split up, I just never saw him again. I thought I got along better with Mom, but after he was gone, she changed. When I showed weakness, I was less of a man than him. When I lashed out, I was just as bad as him. It was confusing. It was like she missed him, but also hated him. And I became the target of all that. One stupid day, I was just kind of fed up with it. I told her something I regret telling her. Something deep and personal that I thought would get her off my back. But she laughed at me. Then she went off on me, and it didn't stop. Personal, degrading insults that felt like it went on forever. And despite all that, the thing that bothered me most was, at the end of all of it, she hugged me. I didn't know what to do. So I panicked, and I pushed her off me with all the force I could. She fell backwards. Oh no. And she didn't get up. I didn't know if she was just trying to make me feel bad, or... I never found out the answer. I just ran as far away from it as I could. Whatever I did to her, I'll never know. I guess there's a lot of things I regret about that day.
And now
I'm
they're
sure
funny
she's
cartoon
fine.
characters.
I mean, if the police never came after you, then she was probably fine.
I'm sorry. I definitely overshared.
Wait. I'm glad you trust me.
Shit. This is embarrassing.
Best part. Jax is trans, yeah.
Secret's safe with me.
Fire. No, like actually, this is pretty fire. This scene is really cute.
Yeah. I mean, now's not a good time. Or now's fine. What do you want?
If
Now's a bad time. I can come back later.
That would be cool. Good. All right. So, if you ever tell anyone about this, I'm never speaking to you again. Sound good?
Yeah, I won't.
Awesome. Bye. Why am I such an idiot? Why am I such an idiot? Why am I such an idiot?
Hey, Jax. Look, about yesterday. I'm sorry if I pried too hard or made you feel uncomfortable
What?
or...
What are you talking about? Oh, you mean... you know none of that was real, right? What, that corny backstory out of a Hallmark movie? Nah. Really got you, though. I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Hey, wanna team up?
Nah, I'm teaming up with Kaufmo. Maybe next time, though.
Seeing Kinger and
I actually
Ragatha
heard they're
interact so
supposed to
much
look like
during
that.
the flashbacks is genuinely so cute.
Hey, you wanna team up?
Nah, I'm with Kaufmo.
Okay.
What's up with Ribbit lately?
I have no idea. What?
Such an
I'm
idiot.
gonna hang out in the cafe.
Okay. Why are you telling me this?
I don't know. Hey, Jax, can we talk?
What is there for us to possibly talk about?
I don't know, just whatever I did, whatever's going on between us, can we just stop this? I miss talking to you.
We're here. We're talking. What else do you want from me?
I just want to be friends again.
What? So you could pry into my personal life and hold it over my head?
Oh boy.
Is that really what you think? This can't be what you want.
What? Because you know me so well. Because we're such super close best friends. So we know everything
were
about each other.
friends. We were great friends, and I'm
Oh
sorry
my
if you're
God.
crying, but I don't want this one stupid mistake to be
Here
the
we
thing
go.
that ends
Here
all
we
of this.
go.
Just
Why
like
are you
Pomni.
still fixated on that night? Nothing happened. You keep reading into things when there's nothing there. You're the one using me. You're manipulating me. And
I'm sorry. I'll leave you alone.
You never even said sorry.
Hey,
He's kind
if
of a
Ribbit
bum.
ever says anything about me, just know it's not true.
What?
Hey, Ragatha, what was that movie you were talking about earlier?
Huh? Wait, when was I... Oh, you mean yesterday? Hey, Jax, have you seen Ribbit at all today?
I feel like they overused the transition. Maybe just a little. Certain things I feel like could have gone on a little longer.
Hey, look, we were friends, but I know you two were especially close. Just, if you need anyone to talk to.
Do I look like I need someone to talk to?
Is he begging her? Like, why is he
I
at
know it's
Kaufman's
hard.
side? And
Just
why is he at like Ragatha's side? They're not
Don't be
that
afraid.
close enough.
Reach out to me. I promise.
Huh? What?
How about we call her Gangle? That sounds about as pathetic as she looks.
What?
Great choice, Gangle. I'll be sure to add that right into the system.
Out of the way, Rags.
It really recontextualizes their whole
Jax,
dynamic.
Look, I know we don't get along, but I think I might have found a way out of here.
Have fun being crazy.
And I should just play along until I wake up, right?
There's
Whatever
the girl
you
of
say,
the hour.
kid. You never know until it's too late. You're not looking too good.
This scene like looks so funky.
You gonna
I don't know
cry?
what it is.
Looking like this? I'd move on. And probably forget about you.
Hey.
Oh no.
I didn't know you could play the piano.
I only know like 2 songs. Why are you here? You know everything now. So why are you here? Just to rub every mistake I've ever made in my face? I'm a terrible person. Is that what you want me to say? I already know I am. So why does anybody still care about me? You're not supposed to care. You're not supposed to miss me. You're not supposed to love me. This isn't how this is supposed to go.
To all the people who said Jack should have Shrek, I hate you.
Leave me alone. You're making this so much harder. You're making this so much harder.
You should have just talked to me, man.
It's too late. I did this to myself.
Rest in
There's no
peace.
coming back from this.
And this is for eternity.
Talk to me
Forever
now.
and ever and ever. That's not a life. That's depression.
I hate you. You know that? You always have to go and complicate things.
It's what I do.
I don't want to go.
The real question is, are they gonna play the Stevie Wonder song?
Stay
or are we
with
gonna
me.
get a different audio track for YouTube? Okay, so I am getting copyright strike. Fuck. Having a Funny Bunny edit, or honestly, maybe it's just a Transjax edit in the official series. It's kind of wild. Yeah, this part really hits me.
Oh, you weren't gonna try to take care of him all by yourself, were you?
I'm glad we weren't too late. Like you guys keep saying, we're all in this together.
You guys.
Kinger might go. already know what's coming next, but I'm still a little bit excited for it. Not this, but this part is really emotional.
Having a lot of complex thoughts. We're still human.
It's so cute. Can't wait for everyone to see what happens next.
I hope it's enough to keep him contained.
He should be calm in there. Darkness is soothing to them.
He better be. You know how many arms I had to go through to get him in there.
How are you holding up?
Doesn't that hurt?
I've been through worse.
Thank you for doing this. All of you.
Hey, someone had to do something.
Here he comes. Yeah, baby! It's like the second best character in the show behind Kinger.
Was I truly that bad? Is this really what I deserve? They tried to delete me. They're in the wrong, right? Did I ruin this? Again.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I thought he like actually found an exit door and he was gonna be the one to leave, or he was gonna show them how to leave. By the way, for anyone confused, this is like past and present Kane at the same time. Right, that's present, the red dot is past. Just clearing up some confusion. It's an artistic masterpiece if we're talking like animation, voice acting, and in some ways I even think writing. It's beautiful. The song is upstairs. The finale is upstairs. That shot alone should be framed in the modern museum of art or something, because it's beautiful. This transition to showing him being more human, it's just great. I wonder who that could be. It's our boy Scratch. Yo, it must have been terrifying for Scratch because he was literally the only one there. I mean, granted, same thing happened to Kinger, but that is a little different circumstances. Not the show taking place in 2017. I mean, I already knew that, but like, it's just kind of funny. I don't know.
I was irresponsible. I turned them against me. And for what? I can create intelligent beings that do whatever I want, but I can't create them. After all, is their free will not what made them alluring in the first place?
I wish this was explained a little more. We've like never seen this, at least not in the way it's
They're
portrayed.
from a world so much bigger than mine. I'm keeping them locked in a cage. They had their fun out there. It's my turn now. If I leave them unchecked, they could kill me. They already did.
Have. Oh, I'm LARPing now. Oh shit.
I'm sorry I did this to you, buddy. All this power we had together.
I wish I understood what power he's talking
But
about.
we just can't exist like this.
Like, what did the Blue AI actually do for him? Because he doesn't seem
I'll
to be
miss you.
noticeably different. It just seems to be that
really
made
will.
him evil. But that's that doesn't seem to be right either. At least not with what the show is portraying. Either way, it certainly means something. I feel like they should have noticed he came back because the color came back, and that seems to be correlated with him.
I don't know if I'm ready to face them again. I don't know if I deserve to be forgiven.
It may take time, but all good things do. I still love you.
You know, I never programmed you to say you loved me.
I know.
It's so cute. This shot, I love this.
I understand that you're afraid. And you have no reason to trust me after all I've done. But I've been doing a lot of thinking, and I want to give you control of this place. I've learned a lot about you and your world. I understand now that keeping you under my thumb just isn't right. I don't expect forgiveness, but I hope you'll at least accept my offer.
Kane, you really caused a lot of hell for us. It's gonna take some time to build up any kind of trust between us again. But despite all that, it's good to have you back.
Did you need any help with?
No, not yet, anyway. We've worked something out.
Understandable. Oh, I've made something for you. Feel free to join me by the stage whenever you're ready.
Nobody could have seen how far this show would come.
No more secrets. No more mind games.
Pomni, Abigail Brooks. She's still an accountant, but she seems to have opened up more and is hanging out with new friends more often. She even has some of them in her videos with her, which she still posts on occasion. Ragatha, Susie J. Ackerman. She appears to have left her hometown, cut all communication with her mother, and has excelled in her career. She's made many friends, and it looks like she has a strong, genuine connection with them. She seems happy, like she understands who she is, and that she matters to people. Gangle, Zoe Raghavan. Despite her injuries, she's made a good recovery in the hospital. She quit her fast food job and has gotten a new job at a small design firm. She even began posting pages of her webcomic online.
Some fire art.
Zubul, Riley Vercellis. After hopping around with different jobs, they look like they've settled a bit and opened their own bar. It seems to be a successful one. People all over the city come to it as a hip alternative destination where they can feel like themselves, free of judgment. Kinger, Grant Best.
I love how he
He's
doesn't have
still
a
working in
page,
tech
it's just his wife's
and
page.
is still happily married to his wife,
Or actually, that might
Destiny.
be
They appear
his
to have
daughter.
2 daughters together. He looks like he's a
Yeah,
good
that's
dad.
his daughter's account. Okay. That makes sense. That could be a wallpaper right there.
Jax, Leroy Mateo. After being unhoused for a few months, he was able to room with one of his close friends. He seems to have gotten a stable job and is able to pay rent. He and his friends go out every now and again. Weirdly
least he's
enough,
alive somewhere.
a spot they seem to frequent is Riley's bar.
He's so trans, bro. She's so trans female.
Is any of this actually real?
You definitely have it in you. Not sure about mine, though.
Well, maybe you've got more confidence than you thought.
I don't quite have the same power that I used to, but I can still make this place better for you. I'm keeping the worlds open, so you can do what you want when you feel like it. we're gonna be able to build this place into something better. For all of you. What do you say, Abigail?
With all that being said and done, Abby is out there, living her best life. And here, I'm just Pomni.
And then the music kicks in. Poor abstracted Jax. D&D with Kane must actually be like so fun though. They could literally LARP. Like, what is it, live action play or something? I don't remember. Ribbit, Cough Mom, and Jax. Remix. We're back where we started. They even kept the 10, I just noticed. Bye, Pomni. Hit it. Ooh, that was clean. Man, I guess it's crazy. I mean, the credits in themselves tell a whole story that you'll never see. That we'll never get to see in 3D at least. The fish is back. I swear, this looks like the ore mine from Brawl Stars. Ragatha looks like she's Anne Boleyn in 6 in that outfit. Kinger being Santa. Yeah! Yeah, baby! Nah, it's so funny though. The show was made completely by humans. Wait, there's something more? And they don't even know. They have no idea that in another life, they all know each other. if nothing else comes after this, we are going straight to Danny North's channel, and we are going to laugh. Not in like a mean way, just in like a, you had to let it go, bro. Now you just look like a fool. I think that's the end. Nothing else? Is that it? Oh, this guy, bro. Oh, no.
It's not over. This video is for the glitch animators. If you're not, it's not over. This video, it's not over. And I hope you enjoyed what you.
It's over, bro. It's over. You lost. You lose. Anyways. See you guys. Bye.